Hi, I'm Farina from VJ Engineering Solutions in Berhad. Firstly, I would like to introduce our principal, Geserco SARL from French. In 1973, Geserco invented the concept of portable oil testing kit, which allows any users in the field where the machinery is operated to instantly monitor the condition of oil and fuel on site without the need for sending a sample to a laboratory. Geserco Test Kit provides efficient oil analysis with a low operational cost. It also provides instant test results, reducing the risk of expensive breakdown. In this video, I will talk about Geserco Oil Sampling Kit and how it works. Geserco Oil Sampling Kit is an equipment that you need to easily collect oil sample. Geserco Oil Sampling Kit includes all the required accessories, tools, and solvent for complete oil sampling produced according to the international SOP. Here, I will explain to you on the advantages of using Geserco Oil Sampling Kit during oil sampling activities. Firstly, according to ASTM standard, you need to use oil sampling tools to draw sample oil, and Geserco Sampling Kit is built based on this standard. And according to ISO standard, oil sample must be taken into sampling flasks which are free from contamination, and our Geserco sampling bottles are manufactured with stringent quality and cleanliness which follow the standard. By using Geserco Oil Sampling Kit, you will be able to draw sample at the right sampling point, which is not possible when you draw sample manually by hand. This substantially impacts the oil analysis result as the result of contaminated flasks or sample from a wrong sampling point having a high potential to show a wrong result. Lastly, the sampling kit also can collect the sample in the right, safe, and hygienic way and in accordance to the international standard procedure without compromising your health and safety. Now, I will explain on the general procedure to follow before drawing oil sample from your machinery. Firstly, you need to start and run your machinery before you perform oil sampling. Allow your machine to run for a sufficient length of time to ensure that the oil inside the machinery is homogenized. Then only the sample taken will be a representative of a real oil condition of your machinery. Draw the oil sample that you require while the machine is still running. Once done, you can stop your machine. Please note that you always need to draw oil sample from bottom of your tank and not from top of the tank, as contamination and moisture content always deposited at the bottom of your oil tank. Therefore, the real oil condition result will only show if you draw sample from bottom of your tank. Now, I will show you the sampling kit content. This sampling kit content required for taking 50 samples. First, in this sampling kit, we have a manual sampling vacuum pump, gas cylinder, sampling tube, 50 ml beaker, 100 ml beaker, scissors, operating manual, bottle label, wiping paper, 150 ml sampling bottle, 500 ml cleaning solvent, 250 ml dispensing flask. Now, I will show you how to use Geserco Oil Sampling Kit to draw sampling oil. Take a clean, dry, and close sampling bottle. Then, use permanent marker, write on the bottle any relevant information pertaining to the sample. Information should be include at least sampling date, sampling points, details about the vehicle or machinery, and identification of the oil. Then, remove the bottle cap and check that the bottle is truly clean and dry. Then, store the cap away from any pollutant, for instance in a plastic sachet. In sampling hydraulic or turbine or any oil for particle analysis using Geserco Oil Sampling Kit, keep the bottle upside down. Use the compressed air cylinder provided, and flush any dirt or dust out of the bottle using the compressed air. Cleaning bottle using compressed air is usually not required when sampling engine oil unless particle analysis is considered. Then, take the vacuum pump. Screw the bottle to the pump adapter. And make sure the connection is a lead type. Take a sampling tube and cut it to desired length. When particle analysis using polyvision kit is considered, it is advisable to flush the tube with the clean and dry cylinder. Then, take the other end of the tube and insert it into the T connector of the pump. Push the tube throughout the T connector until it reaches the neck of the bottle. Then, take the tube that have been cut, insert the tube inside the machinery from which the sample is to be taken. The tube must reach the oil within the machinery, but should not reach area where pollution might have accumulated. Sampling can now begin. To vacuumize the bottle, the T connector is fitted with a vent. When depressing the pump, close the vent with your finger so that the bottle can be vacuumized. When pressing the pump, remove your finger to open the vent and let the air go. Repeat the operation until sufficient sample has been taken into the bottle. In order to stop the oil flow and avoid any overfilling of the bottle, open the vent to break the vacuum when the oil reaches the desired level. Or remove the tube out of the machinery. When the desired quantity has been taken, remove the bottle from the pump. Close immediately the bottle with the cap. Make sure it's airtight to avoid contamination. In order not to pollute the net sample, cut off the tube both sides before you remove it out from the pump. Here and here. Then, push the balance tube downward from the top and remove it from the bottom of the pump to avoid the fluid contamination the pump. The tube which has been used should not be used again for the new sampling, otherwise the oil analysis of the subsequent sample may be biased. Simple, right? This is the way to sample your oil using Geserco Oil Sampling Kit. You may then use any of Geserco's oil analysis kits available to analyze your oil condition at the site to make immediate decision. Hope this video will help you to draw sample correctly after this, and see you soon in another video. Thanks for watching.